The man convicted in one of the state's most notorious crimes wants the Indiana Supreme Court to overturn his conviction and sentence.
Mark Leonard, who was the ringleader in the 2012 Richmond Hill explosion, is serving 2 life terms in prison. But a rich man walk tonight was in Indiana's highest court today, where Leonard's attorneys claim prosecutors violated his constitutional rights.
For an hour, attorneys, one of them representing Mark Leonard,
and justice was not done.
The other representing the state.
The defendant blew up a 3,000 square foot house.
Argued in front of 5 Supreme Court justices full of questions.
To why it was error in the first place.
And then I also want to talk about a knowing murder.
What else do you have?
John Longworth listened to every word.
First thing I thought was this is a waste of our tax money to be having to have such a hearing.
His son Dion and daughter-in-law Jennifer were killed in the Richmond Hill explosion. Last year, Mark Leonard, ringleader of the plot to collect the insurance money, was convicted of arson, conspiracy, and murder, sentenced to 2 terms of life without parole.
Trying to say that he wasn't guilty of the knowing murder was upsetting for me.
Leonard's attorneys argue the state didn't prove he knew the explosion would kill someone, and that the jury should not have heard his recorded attempt to hire a hitman to kill a witness.
And while I'm not going so far as to call Mr. Leonard's statements a confession, they're tantamount to a confession.
Made to an undercover federal agent without Leonard's attorney there, and therefore Bailey claims unusable and unconstitutional. Deputy Attorney General Andrew Kobe disagreed.
The defendant was talking. So there was no interrogation. There was no going around counsel.
Longworth was concerned by the legal issues, but reassured by the judges.
I was very impressed that they had all of the questions that they had. It showed they had paid attention and gone into some great detail. And so I believe that they'll probably uphold it.
Leonard's attorneys also argue that his sentences, 2 lives in prison plus some 75 years, is unjustified and unwarranted. If the Supreme Court justices agree, the trial judge, though, could resentence Leonard to up to 270 years in prison.
I know you've been following this case since the very beginning, some 2 years, 3 years ago. When will the Supreme Court finally make a decision, a ruling on this case?
We don't know. They simply left the court saying, we'll tell you when we get a decision. It is likely, though, to take months. We'll be waiting and watching for it.
All right, Rich, thank you.